One of these players is doing his own thing. One of these players is not the same. One of these players is doing his own thing. One of these players is not the same. One of these players is doing his own thing. One of these players is not the same. One of these players is doing his own thing. One of these players is not the same. One of these players is doing his own thing. One of these players is not the same. One of these players is doing his own thing. One of these players is not the same. Now Simon says too, no Big Daddy told you to, so grab your pen and paper, cause I'm about to flow until I'm through and tell this story. Don't ignore me when I do this, about a player which is me, and I ain't new, I'm true to this. It started out back in the day when I was working 3 jobs looking for praise, but still that shit didn't pay the rent. My money was spent before I saw it, so I still see it. Dealing with temptation, fuck it, I need to keep it. Outdoes the man and have them looking for me, but in the back of my mind I'm knowing that it won't ignore me. Shit, I need to hit a quick lick, but I ain't going out like no crackhead sucking dick. I got to gather up some information. You got to have a steady ass plan for opening up stations. The emojis hanging at the barbershop will let me hear them ask over there so I can cop a squad. What's happening, birds with a grind, still build houses hanging? What's up with them niggas around the corner, them motherfuckers still slanging? Yeah, I'm trying to fire up a conversation, because them niggas will start talking with no hesitation about what they used to do with they crew. They used to roll out of one spot from 1965 to 72. Then I recorded in my head, I separate the good from the bad, so a nigga won't be misled. I got to burn out, I can't hang. A young player on his way to doing his own thing. One of these players is doing his own thing. One of these players is not the same. I'm doing my own. One of these players is doing his own thing. One of these players is not the same. There ain't no one like me. One of these players is doing his own thing. One of these players is not the same. I'm doing my own. One of these players is doing his own thing. One of these players is not the same. Now check it. The store is open, candy for sale. I got that green grass for your ass, ice cream fucking yayo. Everything straight, running smooth, no disrespect up in there, because smokers got feelings too. The love I gave them, they gave back. I traded in my beat up truck for a black on black Cadillac. And my bitches were straight down for me, because if something went wrong, they were straight clown for me. And did that shit out of love. I didn't have to beat that ass, that's why I always stayed above. Your OG players just don't know. You whip your bitch's ass, then she's looking for the nearest place to go. Or turn your ass into the pigs, or even looking for a 6-foot hole to dig. You dig? I know your niggas just won't change, but this is me, S to the B, doing my own thing. One of these players is doing his own thing. One of these players is not the same. I'm doing my own. One of these players is doing his own thing. One of these players is not there ain't no one like me. One of these players is doing his own thing. One of these players is not the same. I'm doing my own. One of these players is doing his own thing. One of these players is not the same. There has to be a game for you to be a player. Life is not a game, life is reality. You beat that hoe's ass, yeah, that bitch is scared, but at the same time, she's looking for a way to get away from your ass. But when you got a bitch doing shit for you out of love, there ain't no mountain she won't climb. Knowledge is in everywhere you look, whether it be from professor in the university or from wine on street corner. It's there. I separate the good from the bad. Check it out, fellas. And now I'm doing my own thing. One of these players is doing his own thing. One of these players is not the same. I'm doing my own. One of these players is doing his own thing. One of these players is not there ain't no one like me. One of these players is doing his own thing. One of these players is not the same. I'm doing my own. One of these players is doing his own thing. One of these